Good afternoon, everybody. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called HelloFresh Cooking Bees. So I guess she's going to cook some food in this live stream, and there's a lot here in this live stream to cover. In the live stream, she also did a vid test and showed the results. Before we get into that in the comments for the live stream, I would like to show a couple of things to you guys, just a couple of screenshots, and then we'll get into the comments for that video. So let me just go ahead and pull up the other stream. Hold on 1 second, please. Oh, oops. Sorry. Trying to share the screen here, and my monitor's not behaving. Okay, so there's her stream. But before we get into that, let's get into these couple of screenshots. So the first one is concerning her OnlyFans, and she says, this post is for 18 plus. Hey guys, hey, so excited for a brand new photo shoot on OnlyFans later today. I have decided to keep the platform and will be posting weekly photo shoots and content. As a promo, the first 50 subscribers, new and renewals accepted, will receive 50% off the month. So Foodie Beauty has had OnlyFans up for quite a while, and not really produced much content there. So for those people that have already subscribed to her OnlyFans, you guys really haven't seen very much, and yet she's made promise after promise about new content. She did a photo shoot only thing for OnlyFans, but all the promises about doing live streams there, or video content, or TMI story times, she really hasn't followed through with that. So best advice for anyone interested in Foodie Beauty's OnlyFans, I would say the best way to go is wait to see if there is any new content before deciding whether you want to pay for it or not. And that way, if she follows through and she keeps putting out the empty promises, well, then you're not paying for empty promises. I think if you're on a platform like OnlyFans, you're paying for content. You're not paying for empty promises of content, right? So that's the first screenshot. Here's the second one. And this is a screenshot from the live stream that I'll be covering. So here's Foodie Beauty showing off her test results. I took this directly from Twitter. This is a screenshot of her test results. So as you can see from the vid test, there is a dark line on C, and there's barely a line on the T line. And I got this comment on a react that I did today, and I want to read the comment to you. This comment said, Foodie is lying again. She just did a vid test on her live right now, and it shows one line on C. She is saying one straight line on C makes it positive. So wrong. 2 lines equals a positive result. One single line on C equals negative result. One single line on T, inconclusive result. Repeat test. No lines, inconclusive result. So she's showing off the test result right there, and from what it looks like to me, it looks like it says she's negative, but anybody who's been following Foodie and watching her behavior, seeing that she was completely sick on day 1, and as the days have progressed, she seems to have gotten better and things are clearing up. Anybody that's been watching Foodie for a while, we all been known that she doesn't have the vid. She's been faking having the vid, and she did it for attention and for sympathy, and also to get people's attention off the fact that they are angry because of her spending time with Natter in the motel room. Also, anybody who's been watching Foodie for a while, you know that when she goes to party with Natter, if she goes too hard with the partying, she comes back feeling sick, and she's grabbing at the ice cream and the blizzards from Dairy Queen, which is something you really shouldn't be doing if you've got something affecting your respiratory system or you've got a mucus in your throat, because that'll just make it worse. But that's what she was doing when she said she had the vid. She was shoveling in the food. She was shoveling in the ice cream. And then today she did her live stream where she was eating spicy fish. And she kept saying over and over, oh, I can't taste anything. I can't taste anything. And yet she was eating spicy fish and putting spicy sauce on top. So if you don't have the vid, Foodie, why are you eating spicy food? And why are you putting spicy sauce on top if you can't taste it? And there was a couple of instances in that live where she was reacting to the food like, and then she caught herself. So again, all this points to the fact that she straight up lied. But there's the test result. As you can see, one line is really dark and the other line is just barely there. I don't think that qualifies as a positive test result. If anything, it shows she's negative. So there are the couple of screenshots I wanted to show you guys. And here is the actual live stream itself. Let me just go ahead and refresh because I want to get all the comments. Let me just take it back to the beginning. Let's see what the comments have to say. Let's see. A says, working, cleaning, and cooking for baby Pete's. Being a single parent is tough. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Pete is a grown adult and he's living there at the house. He doesn't have a job. Why can't he at least help out with the housework? I mean, I would think that'd be the fair thing to do if you've got somebody in the house and paying for everything. Why not at least do the housework? But he doesn't even do that. And so the house is completely sloppy and disgusting. And you guys are going to see that in this video as well. There's clear shots of how disgusting that house is. Gypsy Jezebel says, please get BBJ a set of those pet steps to put on either side of your countertops so she can easily get down without hurting her little self. Well, Foodie is just not that thoughtful. She's never going to do that, even though she's a senior cat and really she does need that. Manny Valdez says, so she really just said, F it, and just left that luggage open on the floor like that, shaking my head. If you put half as much effort into cleaning that you put into stalking Natter, your house will be spotless. Absolutely true. If she put even half the work and effort that she does into her own life as she does about tagging Natter and what's he doing and spending time with him, you know, her house would be immaculate. Her clothes would be clean. I mean, so much would be different around Foodie. Sherry Padilla says, she's so detached from reality. That photo shoot was disgusting, and the song was just, say, pathetic. Yeah, the song was very pathetic. Let's see. Dion says, come on, Chantal, get your tail up and cook. Wash dishes and get your place in order. Lazy girl, you don't even walk. How in the heck are you going to handle going to a gym? I'm a plus-size woman, but sitting on my tail to do work around my house is not an option. You need to get up and move around. Girl, come on, you can do it. Everything starts at home. Yes. And you know what, as far as her doing the gym thing, I've said this before many times. If she wanted to do kind of a gym sort of thing in her house, just spend a couple of $100 on a treadmill and she can walk in the comfort of her own home. And she won't have to worry about too hot weather or too cold weather. She could just walk and burn some calories, but she won't even do that. She'll easily spend $3,000 on food a month, but not a couple hundred on a treadmill. So how in the world is she going to do the gym every day? Roxy G says, did you just take a clean knife out of the drawer, scratch your back, and put it back in the drawer? Yikes. Ew, if she did that. Nasty. Helen says, something is dead in that kitchen with the flies. Well, it's not so much about anything dead. It's just rotted food. You know, flies, maggots, they're all connected to something rotting, something in the kitchen. Goldie says, hearing Chantal talk about other people degrading themselves is just too much. Chantal, take a good look in the mirror. No one can go as low as you. No one. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody yet that can go as low as Foodie. She takes the cake in that regard. Let's see. Let's see. Next comment. Yeah, somebody's saying all the flies. Somebody saying you don't have a toothbrush. No, she doesn't. Unfortunately, she doesn't. I wish she did. I wish she'd use it. Jay-Z says, I can't go to bed if I know there's one single golf sitting in the sink. How can she live in that filth and clutter? Unbelievable. Well, because it's Foodie's norm. Living in filth is her norm. I don't think she'd know what to do in a clean house. I really don't. Let's see. Fool Me 3 times says, I am not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this because I have been to Cairo and I have friends from Egypt. You will not be well received there. Do yourself a favor and avoid the rage streams of how much of a mistake you make going there. Yeah, I don't think Egypt would be the place for Foodie. The culture is different. The people are different. It's hot. I mean, I can just keep going. It's definitely not the place for her. Shelley says, if you go to Egypt, it will be for one reason and one reason only, to look up Natter's family. And as far as leaving positive feedback, you can forget that you have screwed with and insulted your viewers way too much for that. And if you turn comments off, we can all go somewhere else to watch your videos. Well, we do have a voice. Right. Anybody on Foodie's channel, are you tired of all of our conversation being behind a paywall? And you can't really interact with her? Are you tired of paying the $5 and she barely speaks to you? Or if you're a VIB, you're going to get insulted or blocked or banned just on a whim if she does too much party favors the night before and the next day she's got attitude. You can always find a reaction channel and they'll be very happy to have you. You'll be well received. You'll be well treated. And you don't even have to pay $5 to talk to those people. So consider a reaction channel if you want a place where you can talk and be well treated and not abused. I'm just saying. Let's see. Next comment. Let's see. Sassy Italiana says, couldn't stay as a VIB. You were really mean to your members, and I was totally humiliated in the comment section before you turned off comments for leaving you a heartfelt comment. They were brutal, so thank you for turning off those comments on that video. Yeah, see, this is what you get for being part of her channel. So that's all the comments for now. This is actually a almost 4-hour live stream. So here's Foodie, and she's claimed that she's got the vid, but yet she has the energy and the time to do endless live streams that go on for hours. Anybody out there that you've had the vid before and you had the energy for this, that you can just go on and on and on and talk for hours while having the vid? I've never heard of a case like that. Anybody that could do that, but you guys can let me in the comments what you think. So let's get to with this thing, because we got a lot to cover.
Yes. The fuck? I'm ordering pizza. Fuck this shit. Sorry for the language. I swear I'm not cooking this. This is why I don't get HelloFresh. When did I order this? I think I was in Cuba and I was like, I'm gonna get HelloFresh. Why was I manic in Cuba? Why did I do this?
So Foodie has had a HelloFresh subscription for the longest, and she hasn't bothered to cancel. So she gets all this food from HelloFresh, and all it does is rot in her fridge, literally rot. So she's throwing away more rotten food from her fridge. And I'm sorry, I hate food waste. I really do. There's so many people in the world that they're food insecure. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. And here's this woman, she literally gets food and she doesn't cook it. She doesn't make it. She doesn't give it to somebody. She just gets it and lets it rot. What a shame.
Hey, Tana. She's just snacking. We're going for a Grammy. Hi, Faith. You can't eat this shit. Fresh produce doesn't.
Right. Fresh produce does not stay fresh after a munch on tall. Same thing with protein. The smartest thing to do, if you get the HelloFresh, even just the protein part, wrap it up and put it in your freezer, and that way it won't go bad. I mean, you can't do that with produce, but you can do that with the protein part of the meal.
Yeah, so like I hope you guys liked my photo shoot. So that was just a little bit of a taste. I'm thinking of doing maybe like a series like naked cooking.
You hate to cook. You absolutely hate to cook. Your name is Foodie Beauty, and yet you're not a foodie. You hate cooking. That's why you do takeout all the time. So anybody out there believing she's going to do a naked cooking series, it's not going to happen. She hates to cook because what happens after you cook? You got to wash the dirty dishes, right? And even though she's got a dishwasher, she doesn't use it. I mean, this is the same woman who's had moldy pots beneath her stairs and in her fridge. She hates to cook.
Or like, or different themed photo shoots like that. Those are so fun. Hi, Tiffany. Those are fake cigarettes. I have a pack of fake cigarettes for some reason. I was like, oh, cigarettes would really complete this look.
And what look were you going for? Trashy? Because you succeeded.
There was nobody in particular in my mind.
Sure. Sure, there was nobody in particular. You just happened to look a lot like Dee Dee. But there was nobody particular in your head when you did that. No, not at all.
I was just inspired to do a little something, something. LARPing? I haven't heard that word. Look at this fucking, look at this. The friggin',
We don't need to see all that.
I know there's a catfish one. Is that a shrimp? The magnetic liner won't come out of my belly.
That's a bruise, Chantal. That's not magnetic liner. How in the world do you get magnetic eyeliner on your stomach? Because that's not where that goes.
Oh, it's a baby bell cheese wrapper. Do you guys want to look at all the pots in my house?
No, not really.
I'm trying to get a love life. I can't show you guys the gross part of my house right now.
The gross part of your house? Girl, we see enough. Y'all look behind her. Look at the island in the kitchen. Look at all this stuff behind her. Look, she's got the cranberry juice directly behind her. That should be in the fridge. And she's got, it looks like a bottle of sriracha sauce. I'm not quite sure. I don't see the label, but all that stuff should be in the fridge.
I did shower. And I tried scrubbing it off my belly too. I just want fucking pizza. Yeah, I know, ground pound. Go away. Brush my teeth. What happened to Gilbert Gottfried?
Yeah, that's something that I just learned today on Twitter. So the comedian Gilbert Gottfried has passed away from illness. I remember growing up and listening to him, watching him in a very outrageous voice. He was unmistakable. So my condolences to his family and his friends. Sorry about his passing.
No, I still don't have a toothbrush. Can we just combine all the HelloFresh food together and make one big meal out of it? You want to try that? I swear to God, let's fucking do it. All right, so we have, but this is it's all frozen. Well, lamb and beef don't mix good together. Cursed cooking beef. Okay, so I have the fish, which looks okay. There's potatoes. The beans don't look too fresh, actually, so I don't think I'm gonna eat the beans, but I don't really want to like cook. I'm never ordering these things again. I always waste my money. Like, I don't know why I was in Cuba thinking, okay, sure, let's do the HelloFresh. Save Robbie, how's it going? Hi. Thank you for the super chat. I did pick my my meals. Gilbert did not.
I just want to point this out real quick to anybody coming over here who might be a VIP. Let's think about this for a minute. This woman makes 10 to 20 grand a month off YouTube, and she's got enough money to buy $3,000 worth in takeout. She said that in another live stream. She said that she spends $3,000 a month on food. Yes. And she's got enough money for edibles. That's apparent because she's buying the wheel edibles, which are not cheap. She's got enough money to give to Natter. She's got enough money to buy a motel room for them both. But yet, all of you VIBs that give her this lifestyle, what do you get in return for affording her the lifestyle in which she's become accustomed? All you get are, some Cuban coffee if you win the giveaway and a fridge magnet. Really, that's all you get. Like a $2 or $3 thing of Cuban coffee, which you can get anywhere off of eBay, and a fridge magnet. That's her way of saying thank you. Or she wants to do giveaways with dollar store stuff. And speaking of the tiers on Patreon that she had, something that just occurred to me. She did say that you would get a sticker, correct, for the tier, and also a print and a coffee mug and a t-shirt. Who is to say that half that stuff wouldn't come from the dollar store? She would do that. She would buy a dollar store mug or a dollar store sticker and send that to you for $60 because that's just her style.
Die. Why are you trolling? Why are you trolling? Alright, let's make this. Traditional lamb. Middle Eastern style one pot casserole with pita and tzatziki. Oh, that sounds fucking good. Like, I want that. But the problem is, that the beef is frozen.
It wouldn't matter if she had the food right there in front of her. She'd still order takeout.
Alright, well, let's just make the fish. This is what it's supposed to be like, but the beans are all rotten. Like, they're like faded out and brown. And what is this? All-purpose flour. Okay, so we have barramundi. This is what I'm supposed to make. Barracuda.
Barracuda. Oh my goodness. Didn't Foodie tell us that her female parts smell like barracuda and ricotta? She could make that into a meal. And it's barramundi, not barracuda.
Okay, I'm praying for Gilbert Gottfried. Hi, Jamie. Those meats thaw out really fast. Really? It hit the news like 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
He seriously died?
Yes, he did.
Oh, yikes. Rest in... Seriously? Wow. Rest in peace, Gilbert.
Girl, pull your shirt down.
I'm gonna pose on a pair.
Why is it up like that?
As they say. God, that cat here. Not the barracuda. Hello, Rotten. Apparently he died, yeah. Here's Elijah. He has young children. What happened to him? He just like was sick or what? Cat hair, the best accessory. That's sad. Shit. Seriously, really sad. seeing what I could add.
This looks like she's got all kinds of HelloFresh bags just stockpiled in her fridge, and half that stuff is probably rotten. What a waste of food.
To my meal from here. Onion. Rice. Tomato.
There we go, flop era. Add ricotta to the barracuda.
Is this tzatziki? Alright. Let's fry the barramundi. Okay, let's make the potatoes. I had a frying pan, I had a pot, and I don't know where my aunt put them when she was cleaning.
Obviously, your aunt did not clean. Look at all that mess behind you. Why are you lying?
Hi, Karen. You didn't get any notification? Oh, that's too bad. I'm gonna go get my head cap.
I wonder who shaved her head. She got a nice, smooth shave to her head. I wonder who did that, because we know that Foodie can't do it.
I did shave my head. I just buzzed it, but I gotta shave it now.
Sure.
Hey! Moonlight, tall Amazonian, Latina. Is that random potato decorative? At this point, yeah. Did you check out that website I sent you a link to?
I'm sorry. Is anybody else getting bothered by the mess behind her? Because I'm getting bothered. I'm getting so. How could she live like that? I mean, y'all look behind her. Like, there are like several days of mess behind her. Like, there's coffee mugs, there's the soda cans. I couldn't. No. I have to clean that up. There's no excuse for all that mess going on.
I have to refresh my memory, Jamie. Did I read your message? Hi, Emerald. Come on, baby. Come and show. I like my penguin butt. I'm so broken. So bad. At one point, remember the other night, I thought I was going to have to call the ambulance to check my oxygen and stuff. And like to see if I needed to go in because I was like having trouble breathing, but then like all of a sudden.
Why does she keep pulling up her shirt? Foodie, we don't want to see your midriff, darling. Please pull your shirt down.
And I'm just like not coughing at all, but I have like, this is not for me, so I'm gonna bring this to the post office. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to put it right back in the mailbox, I guess. For people whose mail, like, it looks important. It looks like, and then you guys can buy it. I think it's broken. It needs to be charged, but it's a frother. It was like $20, and it makes your coffee all frothy. You know.
Foodie, nobody wants to buy your broken, used, filthy things.
I don't know why I have weed laying around. Like, I have free bud. People just give me, like, I order so much. I was ordering so much from this place that they would just give me
was ordering or are ordering?
A free 3.5 every time. So I have, like, free 3.5s laying around. And I still have my wheelchair here. Not eating it right now.
Right now. See, there's always like the little fine print with Foodie. I'm not eating it right now. It doesn't mean that she's never going to eat it. I mean, she could prove that she's done with the edibles by taking that wheel and flushing it down the toilet in front of everybody. But it's like, I'm not eating it right now. We'll wait about an hour or two.
And last thing, well, this has been from before Cuba, this one.
Sure.
So. Oh my God, man. So, I love these rings. Yeah. My earring hurts bad though.
Probably infected.
Use that for milk? Couldn't be me. What, tribe?
You know, she got that piercing like days ago. So if it's hurting, that means it's probably infected.
All right, everybody. Read your birth chart. Okay. Sure. Maybe I'll
And there's a clear shot of that counter. Look, messy.
start like cleaning. Maybe I'll actually like become an opposite. Maybe I'll start to love to clean. I don't know.
Doubt it.
It's not likely, but unlikely story.
You know, either that shirt is too small and it keeps riding up to her boobs, or she's purposely pulling it up to her boobs. Either way, it's not a good look.
Message and I'll call you back. No, it has not helped thicken my hair at all. My facial hair, for some reason, yeah. Not my head hair. I had to subscribe. You look just like Uncle.
Did she really just shave like 2/4 of her hair off? Because it looks like she didn't bother with the other side.
Would you kiss me?
She literally just shaved only half her head.
You have the mo without the hawk. Depp versus Heard. Hasn't that already happened? The 10th degree. Why are you passed out like a beach whale? You're not on an actual island, you freaking big beezer. There's not many Postcard Club members, Lambo. I think like maybe, I don't even know, like a handful the last time I checked.
Good. Good. Maybe some people watched my video, or if they didn't, they're applying a little logic and reason. Why sign up to a tier for a postcard club if you're not even close to traveling yet? Does that even make sense? Why sign up for a tier based on you traveling someplace and getting postcards if you haven't even started to plan going anyplace yet? It might take you a month, it might take you 2 months. In the meantime, people are paying, and that just doesn't make sense. The rewards of that tier are based on Foodie traveling. Allegedly, she has vid, which I think is complete bullshit. I don't think she has it. I think she's faking having it for the sake of getting everybody's minds off of what she did with Natter and being mad at her. She's using the vid as deflection, which I can't even begin to tell you I think is disgusting, considering how the vid has affected and hurt millions of people across the world in so many ways. But Foodie is shameless when it comes to using anything to get attention or money or deflection points. But why are people going to sign up to a postcard tier if she's not traveling? Make that make sense. Oh, go ahead and pay for these postcards that I might not even send anyway. Just go ahead and start paying 2 or 3 months in advance, and then when I go traveling, you may not get a postcard in the first place. So yeah, I hope that all of you guys are drinking the woke coffee and waking all the way up. Don't pay for anything when it comes to Foodie unless there's a guarantee you're going to get something. My advice, hold off on paying for the OnlyFans until there's some true OnlyFans content worth paying for. Same thing with her postcard tier. My advice, you can do what you want. It's your own money. Spend it how you like. But if it were me as a consumer, if I'm paying for something, I want to make sure that there's something worth paying for before I put the money out. So I'm glad to hear that there aren't that many suckers this time around.
So, hey, it'll be less mailing for me, I guess. Little patch on the back. I know. Fatty. Oh. Sorry. I know you're fat. bald rat face. Cleaning up and cooking. Cleaning up and cooking. Story of my life. What else is new? FML. Is love for you is true. So I guess I'm stuck in the house feeling better. I'm going nuts already.
She sounds perfectly fine to me. She doesn't sound sick at all, does she? She doesn't sound sick at all. She seems like she's got energy, and it's only been a few days. She shouldn't be this healthy sounding after only a few days having the vid. Sorry, but that just doesn't happen.
I want a coffee bees. I want to leave my house.
You put yourself in that box, Foodie. You're the one that came forward saying that you had the vid. You told that lie, so now you got to back up the lie. So sorry if you're inconvenienced and now you're housebound because you told that lie and you can't go coffee bees or natter bees the way you want to. That's what happens when you tell a lie. You got to back up the lie or the lie gets found out.
Idaho Jessie! Oh, Postcard Club Idaho Jessie! Ready, set, puppies! Yay! So if you're a member of the Postcard Club, I just want to reiterate, when I'm going on my trip, like, because Cuba, I was only able to get the one souvenir, which is why it's going to be a random draw for those gifts from Cuba. But anywhere else we go, I'm going to, like, buy a postcard for every single person and sign it. Everywhere I go, you will get a postcard. Depending.
And you know why she said postcards? Because if you're sending postcards, you don't have to go to the post office for that. There's no like shipping fees and stuff for postcards. If Foodie, let's just say she came up with a simple souvenir, because she's in Canada, she would have to pay like charges and stuff for the shipping. It might be very expensive to ship it from where she is just because she is in Canada. So she's sticking to something that won't cost very much. She chose the postcards on purpose for that reason.
Maybe a souvenir. We'll see. But at least a postcard. Cream corn. You're being dirty. You're sending Chantel. Oh yeah, of course I'm not gonna friggin'. You guys, if you don't want, of course, don't sign up for the Postcard Club if you don't want me to have your address, your mailing address. And honestly, I don't remember them by heart. I'm not gonna dox you. I only doxed somebody. The whole thing when I was drunk and with the thing with, I mean, I only did that because I knew like her stuff was already out there. It doesn't excuse it, but and I was really, really loaded. So bad judgment. But you don't have to worry about that if you're abusive. I would never do that to you. I mean, you know. Did you guys see the meme? It was a meme of it was the picture of Nader holding the goat head like this, and he was going, and instead of the goat head, it was my bald, big bald on the plate. Hi, I like bugs. I thought that I was going to be able to taste, so I was going to order pizza, but...
Oh, Lord, here we go again, emphasizing, I can't taste. Foodie, we got it the first 10 times you said it.
The problem...
And I think the reason why she keeps saying that out loud, it's not so much for the audience as it is for her. She's reminding herself, oh, when I eat something, I'm not supposed to have any sense of taste. So I have to remember that. So if I do eat something, I can't really react to the taste.
Rhoda's taken over my head. However, Sam is my favorite fatso. Well, no doubt. Look at, he's got a fupa himself. Hey, fupa. I'm taking him to get groomed this week. I need to make an appointment for real. He needs a friggin' line cut for the spring and summer. Look at him. Hey!
While you're at it, have his paws looked at. That whole strumming his paws on the countertop, it's got me concerned. There might be something wrong with his foot pads. Maybe he needs to have his claws trimmed as well.
Chubby, chubby! Chubby, chubby! Isosceles. No, he's an obtuse triangle.
Oh, look, she cleaned off the counter. Well done. Well done for that, Foodie. I was getting anxious looking at all that mess.
Okay. Now. What?
You know, why did she have to sit down to do her housework? I'm really questioning that because when she was in Cuba at that resort, she was walking around just fine. So why is it that she's home and she cannot stand up and do her housework?
You think you're smart? You're not.
Boom. There it is. Y'all look at that. Look at that mess. Look at all. What? Are you joking me? Wait a sec. Let me just blow this up real quick. Full screen. Lord, how mighty. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, so what do we got going on here? She's got her suitcase with her clothes from Cuba laying straight up in the middle of the floor. And excuse me, what is this? Y'all see my pointer right here? The watermelon moving? That's a pot. What is a pot doing sitting on that chair? Shouldn't it be over here with the dirty dishes? So we've got the suitcase right here. We got pet carriers by the stairs. Why are they even there like that? Why aren't they stacked up? We've got all these dishes up here. We got whatever mess on the floor. This is insane. How do people live like this? Ew.
Maybe a favor. Maybe a favor. Fresh maybe. What? I gotta get some fresh cookies. Golden brown and cooked fruit. Hey! You have to go to a black barber for that? Or you can go to any barber for a shave. What? Having something in your eye is a symptom of COVID? Hi, Alon.
Don't tell her that. Then she'll make sure to mention that in her next live stream, just because you told her that.
Oh, thank you. No, I don't think Agatha. I don't remember which YouTube, Facebook I gave her though. Probably like 2 weeks ago. Were they pinto beans? They were like white beans and like a sauce. We'll make up new recipes. Oh, I have a recipe book. There's like a whole bunch. Right now, I'm watching a couple called Jumping Places.
Oh, love this super chat. Amy Saint Amon says, Miss Fields is more respectable than you. Block me. Yes, she is. We love Miss Fields over here. Miss Fields always has an enjoyable chat and she is respectable. That she is.
But like if you notice, most travel channels do really well for views and stuff. Like I love watching that. I just put that on in the background. Like I put on like a playlist of like Egypt or Argentina, anywhere.
Be quiet, Foodie.
No, we don't want snowy weather here either. There are so many leftovers, I know. A lot. Should I go take another COVID test? Where should I go? May for a week. Lindsay, that's a good question. Like have my own jet and pick up everybody around the world and just fucking party once a year. Have a huge party. Being rich makes having money doesn't make you happy actually at all.
Yep. I saw something online once. It was an excellent, like, little meme type thing that said, "Some people are so poor, all they have is money." That's Foodie to a T. She thinks she's doing well because she's getting all the YouTube money, but that's all she's got going for her is the money. She doesn't even have good health. And she's alone, and there's nobody around that wants to be her partner because of what she's done on YouTube. Some people are so poor, all they have is money. There's a lot of people in this world, Foodie, that are richer than you because they have a lot more going on for themselves.
I know what people mean when they say that. Like I know like having no money makes you miserable too. Like not having money makes you miserable because of the consequences of not having money. But the money itself is not going to make you fucking happy. Money would make me. That's what you think. That's what you think. Look how fucking unhappy I am no matter what I do, no matter where I go. You can't buy your problems away. You can't escape your problems. You can't shove your problems away. You can't eat your problems away. You can't fuck your problems away. You can't smoke your problems away.
Right?
So the key to happiness.
I'll tell you what you can do with your problems. You look at your problems, you sit down, you have dinner with them, and you say, okay, you're a problem. So what can I do to bring you into a meeting with the solution? And we find the solution for you, and that way you're no longer a problem. Running from your problems doesn't make them go away. You only get rid of your problems when you sit down and you say, okay, you're a problem. So what can I do to turn you into a non-problem? I got to find a solution here.
Is dealing with your effing problem. I think just feeling like you're doing the right thing sometimes is happiness. You know what I mean? Like giving all my money away. I gave away my laptop. I actually literally did give all the money I brought to Cuba away on tips and stuff. I didn't like buy much anything. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy security, better healthcare. Yeah. So you can be miserable. Like you can buy yourself all the shit you want.
And she's over here preaching about money doesn't buy you happiness. If you're having this attitude now, Foodie, where you're woke and you're realizing that money doesn't buy you happiness, how come, madam, how come at every opportunity that you can find, whatever platform you're on, everything is behind a paywall? Absolutely everything. You make sure to set up the money part first. Like this new tier that you added to your channel, the $15 tier, the postcard club. Why are you charging $15 for a simple postcard? Why are you doing that? Why not just take the postcard cost out of pocket? It wouldn't be that much. It really wouldn't. Even if you bought every single Beezer a postcard, how much would that cost you? Not much. You're over there talking about money doesn't buy me happiness and blah, blah, blah. And that's all it is blah, blah, blah. Because you're greedy. You are greedy. You are a glutton in every sense of the word. You roll around in your greed. You put all your conversation behind a paywall. You have all these different member subs things set up all over the place. So for someone who doesn't care about money, you sure care about money.
And you're going to be sitting there miserable in a pool with a private jet. Like you're just not going to escape your problems with money. Like unless your problems you'll find are never ever just exclusively money. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I've learned. I guess too. I just don't feel like I guess part of me just like I don't feel like I deserve. You feel like you don't deserve it, So it's like I feel miserable.
You really don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. I mean, you just by dumb luck you wandered onto YouTube and you wandered into the mukbang community and you started making videos, and then by sheer dumb luck a whole reaction community sprung up around you which promoted you all over YouTube, and that's where your successes come from. Not because of your amazing, striking, earth-shattering content. No, ma'am. No, no, no. You're not about that life of doing groundbreaking content. It's because you're a train wreck, and because a whole reaction community sprung up around your train wreck. So you're welcome, Chantal.
Like I feel guilty a little bit.
You should.
Like I was ranting about that. There's like people who don't have, and then, you know what I mean? I don't know, Echo Eris. You say if I had $1 million, I wouldn't be miserable anymore. But you sit around every day that you're when you're unhappy and think, and is the solution making $1 million to your problems? Right? No. So if you think, what's my problem?
You know, I'm going to say this may sound morbid, and I apologize. But Foodie is that person that the more money she gets, the more reckless she becomes with her spending, with, you know, eating more food, doing more drugs. If Foodie had $1 million, that would literally kill her. Because she would be going completely insane with doing the drugs, with eating the food. That would literally put her in the hospital or the morgue. I know it's a morbid thought. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Because the more money she gets, the more money she spends on takeout, on the drugs. Give her $1 million, within days, she would not be of this world anymore.
Is making $1 million going to solve that problem? Probably not. You know. Yes. Well, I want to pay my rent. You were happier before that, or?
Yes, you were.
Yep. No, but see, like I was unhappy a different way. I was extremely unhealthy on my way to like, I was 400 pounds.
On your way to 400 pounds? Girl, you passed that lane a long time ago. You're closer to 500 now. Prove me wrong. Get your butt on a scale. Show us the number. Prove me wrong. Oh, and make sure it's a working scale that you haven't rigged.
And then like right around like after the Frank thing and my birthday, I started liking like taking care of my looks again. Remember, like I was like buying like summer dresses and caring more about how I looked.
Yeah, and recently she's begun to care about her looks, and you want to know why? It's not because she really cares. It's because she's in competition with Dee Dee. You know, Dee Dee has her nails done, therefore Chantal has to get her nails done. And it's when Chantal's like, oh, let me get all these piercings and all this other stuff and buying the wigs, all because she's in competition with Dee Dee. But what I say is, what are you competing over? You're competing over a crackhead loser who brings nothing to the table. The guy doesn't have a job. He doesn't have money. What in the world are you ladies fighting over? Nothing.
It was exciting. You know? Yeah, that's true. You have to be exactly. It's not just about love. Are we gonna go do a COVID test now? Oh God, fruit flies! They're attacking me. Help!
How is it, ma'am, that you have fruit flies in your room? Fruit flies are attracted to the smell of, I guess, rotting something or another. You only get fruit flies when there's like rotting fruit or food or something. What are they doing in your room of all places? I can see maybe the kitchen, but why your room?
Remember these? I know.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Let's back that up.
Yeah, that's true. You have to be exactly. It's not just about love.
We got to back it up a minute.
Are we gonna go do a COVID test now? I swear. Back in the day. Hold on. You guys know what song I'm talking about? Oh, I found my friggin' thing. Losing weight? Kind of, yeah, losing weight makes you happier because it affects your brain chemistry.
You haven't lost weight though. Don't fool yourself into thinking that. You're wearing a shirt that you just bought it and the doggone thing doesn't fit anymore.
Oh god, fruit flies. They're attacking me. Help. Remember these?
Okay, hold on just a second. Boom. That's the part I want to catch. Look at all that stuff behind her. Fox Mountain 3.0. Unacceptable. There we go. That's a better shot. Look. How do you live like that? You can't even walk in that.
I know.
Boom, more mess.
My whole room is gross.
Yeah, I know.
But
when your room is so unacceptable, when it's so gross that you can't even walk around in your own room, and it's so bad that you're literally sleeping on the couch, it's time to clean that sucker.
it's okay, Beezers. Alright. I found this wig.
What happened to her wig stand? She had like a couple of wig stands. Why aren't they on the wig stands?
Ina Garden wig. Jeffrey. Yeah. Hi, Jeffrey. Alright. Oh, look what I found. I didn't know I had this fucking thing. Guess. 3 wicks. I can't smell it.
Again, talking about, I can't smell it. I can't smell it. Stop trying to sell it, Chantal. We ain't buying it.
$24.99. Where's my financial advisor? Why did you let me buy this? I can't go on like this. You don't like this one? This one is stupid. Look at it. Hi. What is this? Metronidazole? That's old. Prescription. This? This is the antigen test. They give you a 5-pack at the store. So,
You know, I have to wonder, because she got in trouble with Natter, knowing that she had all those tests, that she just came up with the idea, oh, I know, I'm in trouble with Natter and people are mad at me. So let me just tell everybody that I got the vid. Let's just roll with that since I do have the tests at home.
oh, the kids again. Go to bed. I'm kidding. Here's the instructions. Alright, so we're going to take one of these rapid response things. We have the test here. Okay. I'm going to take a tube. I'm going to put it here like that. I remember the instructions how to do it. I watched a video and everything. Make sure I did it okay. Okay. We're going to take a dropper. Okay. And the caramel cheesecake? Okay. So we have 2 more of these. In case Pete.
Oh, Kiki Love says, you admitted that you were obsessed with the guy you were with when you were 15. Sounds familiar to obsession with Nat, or seems to be your MO. Yeah, any guy that gets within Foodie, that gets within 5 feet of her, she gets obsessed with. She doesn't know how to date people. She gets obsessed with whatever guy even looks at her. You know, she's one of those people. There's no dating Foodie. There's no casually getting to know Foodie if you're a guy. Her attitude is, if you're talking to me, then you owe me, and you owe me a relationship right away.
Pete's, I think so. 1 for Pete's, 1 for me. We'll do 1 more before I go to the world. Kiki Love, you admitted that you're obsessed with the guy you were with when you were 15. Sounds familiar to your obsession with matter. Actually, Kiki, like, if I compare, yeah, like, the obsession is, like, very similar. But that's, like, that type of, like, being with that type of toxic, like, person, because when I was with Pete and then with, like, BB for, like, 7 years, it wasn't the same, you know? So it just depends. Like, some people are just, like, oil and water. So you gotta put this in here. I'm gonna put it in the tube. The liquid in the tube here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take the swab.
Just out of curiosity, I mean, I've never taken a test like that. If Foodie is doing colo, would that affect the test results? I'm just curious. You guys can let me know in the comments.
Oh. Is that a nasal pharyngeal one? You gotta do it for a few seconds here. All right. Now you take that and you move the sides around and just try to get about 15 to 20 times. You leave it for 2 minutes in here like this. We're making a booger stew. So this is the reader. You wait 15 minutes. This will be an automatic solid line, but positive is also the faint line in the T or a solid one. So faint or solid is positive. Negative is just a one solid, one only. Invalid would be a small line, like no strong line at all. Let's see if it works. I think it's 3 drops, is it? So start the timer, 15 minutes, guys. Oh my god, he's had his son. I'm going to cry. I seriously will cry. We're really messed up, that's all. It's been a crazy year. I go to Subway. I wish I could taste. Let me get my taste back. I got the Vinity sub where I still can't smell or taste at all.
Yeah, a lot of people that got the vid, even after they recovered, some of their smelling and tasting is still altered.
Oh my god. That's insane. So,
Imagine what a nightmare for Foodie it would be if she actually had the vid and she lost her sense of taste. This woman who likes to eat food, imagine the horror if she got the vid and she could never taste food that well again.
oh. A part of me wishes every single Beezer who ever left would come back. Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, it's your fault they left. I mean, you drive people away and you do it out of arrogance because you're thinking, well, if some of them leave, more people are going to come in. So now you're expressing regret. Oh, I wish they would come back. Why? So you can make more money. You drove the money away. You drove the people away. Your fault.
This chat is a store fest. It's not. I love you, Chantal Marie. Oh, I love you too, Sarah Jade. I do. Shanghai? Really? I don't know, Kiki. They all fucking two-faced. That's what. Enjoy, guys. Oh yeah, Lewis in back. Eat salad until you get your taste back. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. No, who am I kidding? I can pretend to taste pizza. Starting getting your taste around day 10. Because you're a messy queen. Yeah, basic. Hey, basic. Trade your laptop for dick.
Okay, you know what? We're pretty much done here. So I'm going to end this react video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you again and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.